What's going on, everyone? So the Los Angeles Lakers and the Golden State Warriors were not planning on being in the position that they are in currently post All-Star break now, going into the back end of the NBA season. Right now, the Golden State Warriors are 27-26. They have won 6 out of the last 7, and they are currently the 10th seed. The Lakers are 30-26. They are currently on a 3-game win streak and are in 9th place after winning 6 of their last 7th. So you have two of the teams that many people thought would be in the conversation for a real contender this year. Both teams are really a real risk of missing the playoffs altogether. And currently, both of these teams are expected, based on betting odds, to actually miss the postseason. So the Lakers are a plus 106, and the Warriors are a plus 108 to miss the postseason. Now, some people might look at this and go, that's ridiculous, can't believe this is silly. But to be fair, Lakers are the 9th and 10th seed, or the Lakers and the Warriors are the 9th and 10th seed, and you are what you are at the time of what you are, right? And look, will the Lakers or the Warriors overtake teams like the Kings, like the Mavericks, Pelicans, the Suns? Possibly. But they have a very big uphill battle to climb, especially the Warriors. Now, the Lakers are currently 2 games out of the Sacramento Kings for the 8th seed, and they play Sacramento twice next month. And they are only 3.5 games back of the Suns and the Pelicans, but they have tiebreakers over both the Suns and the Pelicans, so it's really only 3 games. They finish with the same record as the Suns and the Pelicans. They leapfrog them. Problem is, the Warriors don't have tiebreakers over many of these teams, and they are currently 4 games out of the 7th seed, 3.5 games out of the 8th seed, and 5 games out of the 5th and 6th seed. It's a lot of games. The Lakers being 3 games out is a lot. You add another 2 games for the Warriors, and that's even more. Because not only do those teams have to win that many games, they also have to have those other teams lose that many games and basically balance out. But again, a lot of those teams have tiebreakers over the Golden State Warriors because they've dug themselves such a bad hole. So I don't mind the Lakers and the Warriors being perceived as a team that is going to miss the postseason. Look, if the Lakers and the Warriors finish as the 9th and 10th seed, they probably are. Because, look, one of them, let's say things ended today, right? Lakers finish 9th, Warriors finish 10th. One of them are immediately eliminated because they have to play each other. So one of the Lakers and the Warriors are going to be eliminated. If it's the Lakers, okay. Well, now the Warriors have to go and face, again, assuming everything ended today, either the Dallas Mavericks or the Sacramento Kings, and have to beat one of those teams on the road. And it's just tough. Now, can they do it? Sure. Just like the Lakers. If the Lakers beat the Warriors, they would then have to go play Dallas or Sacramento, and it's just tough. Right? So it is very real that both teams could miss the postseason. Now, personally, I think the Lakers are in much better position than the Golden State Warriors are. And I know some people might listen to this and go, well, of course, this is a Laker channel. Of course you think the Lakers are in a better position than the Warriors are. But it has nothing to do with me being a Laker fan. I mean, even just from an unbiased perspective, there's no way you look at the Lakers and the Warriors situation and go, Lakers are in a worse position than the Warriors, when the Lakers have a 2-game lead head start over the Warriors. They play each other tomorrow. We'll see how that game goes. But the Lakers have looked like a team that has just been more dominant. And look, it's nothing against the Warriors. Both teams are 6-7 in the last handful of games. So both teams have been very good. But the Lakers are just a more favorable matchup against many of these teams. And also the Lakers have LeBron James and Anthony Davis, where the Warriors have Steph Curry. And look, I love Klay Thompson. I love Draymond Green. Jonathan Kuminga has been spectacular this year. Andrew Wiggins is starting to look a little more like the Andrew Wiggins that they need him to be. But none of those guys are the clear-cut second star along Steph Curry. And the thing is that, like, if Steph misses games, the Warriors are an absolute mess. If Steph has a bad game, the Warriors are going to lose. The Lakers have won many games without LeBron James and may end up playing the Warriors without LeBron James and very well could beat them, right? Like, if Steph Curry didn't play for the Warriors, nobody thinks that the Warriors are beating the Lakers. LeBron James doesn't play for the Lakers. Many people think that, hey, Lakers are still going to beat the Warriors just because they, again, have advantages. They have size. They have versatility. They match up guard-wise, right? I mean, obviously Steph is Steph, but, you know, between Spencer Dinwiddie, Austin Reeves, D'Angelo Russell, the lack of defense from some of these guards, like, the Lakers are just in a better position. And even if you do, like, let's say you think the Warriors are a better team. Okay, fine. Let's say the Warriors are a better team than the Lakers. The Lakers still have a 2-game head start in the standings. So the Lakers, as I mentioned earlier, only have to cover 3 games. The Warriors have to cover 5. That is a lot of games. 3 is a lot of games. It is not going to be easy for the Lakers to cover 3 games against some of these teams. It is more likely that the Lakers finish as, at best, the 7th or 8th seed. Now, I do believe that they could get into the 6th seed and the 5th seed because, again, they have tiebreakers. Something that, again, the Warriors don't have over many teams. So, if the Warriors finish with the same record as some of these teams, guess what? The Warriors drop. Where if the Lakers finish with the same record as some of these teams, they finish ahead. Tiebreakers are a big thing. So, yes, the Lakers, LeBron James and Anthony Davis, I think is their trump card, right? LeBron James by himself is better still than Steph Curry. And Anthony Davis is better still than Steph Curry. Anthony Davis, if the Lakers were in a better position, Anthony Davis might be MVP and Defensive Player of the Year. It's just they're the 9th seed. Anthony Davis has been spectacular this year. Because not only is he putting up insane stat numbers and like second in the league in rebounding and whatnot, he's also the best defensive player in the league by far. So, yes, as great as Steph has been on the offensive side of things and how he is by far the most important player on the Warriors, Anthony Davis is the most important player on the Lakers currently. And guess what? The Lakers have LeBron James still, and the Warriors have who? Like, who's their second guy this season? Klay Thompson has basically moved to the bench. And Jonathan Kuminga has stepped up and emerged. He's been great. But can you really rely on him to be your second best player to win a championship? Like, if you are you stacking Steph Curry and Jonathan Kuminga against LeBron James and Anthony Davis and actually expecting to come out ahead? You could hate the Lakers. And there's no way you're doing that. There's just no way you're doing that. Now, I get there's a lot of factors that go into play and, you know, schedules and matchups and, you know, health and all those things. But if the playing field is the same, guess what? The Lakers are winning. The Lakers are coming out ahead. I actually think the bet for the Lakers to make the postseason is actually a very good bet. Because I think that, personally, I think they'll catch at least the Kings. Bare minimum, I think that they'll catch the Kings. Kings have just been rough this year. They're not the same that they were last year, which I think last year a lot of it was just the surprise factor. And the Lakers play the Kings twice coming up. If the Lakers beat the Kings both of those times, guess what? The Lakers are easily overtaking the Kings. And then it just comes down to because problem is Dallas has the tiebreaker over the Lakers. So you gotta look at it as like you need the Pelicans to have their infamous second half meltdown and end up falling out of the playoffs. Like they have every year the last like handful of years where like they're in the postseason, they're one of the top teams, and then boom, they just hit this stretch where they just fall apart. Or you need Phoenix to have some struggles. And the problem for both teams, the Lakers and the Warriors, is that all these teams keep winning, right? Like I mentioned, Warriors have won 6 out of the last 7. Lakers have won 6 out of the last 7. But Sacramento, Dallas, Pelicans, and Suns have all won a bunch of games. Well, Sacramento's struggled lately, but still, they're coming off a win. Dallas is on a 6-game win streak. Pelicans have won every game since the Laker game. They're on a 3-game win streak. The Phoenix Suns are on a 2-game win streak. So it's just a tough spot to be in. But I just trust this Lakers team. I think this Lakers team is just deeper, more overall talented. I think that they're a better matchup against all these other teams. I think you have LeBron James and Anthony Davis, and you're probably, or you should at least, win more games the rest of the way. No, it's not to take anything away from the Warriors. I mean, the Warriors have, again, they're playing good basketball right now. But I just think the Lakers overall are better. And you're not counting all the injuries the Lakers have been dealing with. They're going to start getting guys back and healthy. Spencer Dinwiddie should be a real valuable piece for the Lakers and should be a real factor going forward. Right? The Lakers just have a lot more on their checklist of things that you'd want to see for them to make the postseason. And we've seen what this team can do. We've seen what this team is capable of. We've seen them win the in-season tournament. We've seen them beat basically every good team in the league. Right? We haven't really seen some of that stuff with the Warriors. Right? We've seen the Warriors have their struggles and their concerns. I just think the Lakers making the postseason is a very safe bet. I do. I mean, could they be a play-in team? Sure. Right? Again, if the Lakers finish in the 9th or 10th, I'm not super confident. But if they finish at least 7th or 8th, then I believe that they'll win at least one of their playing games and then get to the post. I still believe that they could finish as the 8th seed if they finish 9th or 10th. Like, I believe that they can win 2 straight games. Problem is anything can happen, right? When you're talking about the play-in and it's a single elimination rather than you have 2 games to win 1, it's a big difference, right? Because you can suffer just a bad game and you're okay. And if the Lakers finish 9th, right? Like, let's say it ended today, again, like we did a minute ago. My concern is, like, the Lakers probably beat the Warriors 9 out of 10 times, but are the Warriors capable of getting hot enough to just beat you 1 game? Absolutely. Right? But let's say you beat the Warriors, right? Sacramento and Dallas. Both of those teams, I believe the Lakers can win in a 1-game sample size. I think that they would win in a 7-game series, but it's not a 7-game series. It's 1 game. Could Dallas or Sacramento just shoot the lights out and beat the Lakers in 1 game? Absolutely. Now imagine if you had to win twice, where let's say the Lakers overtake the Kings, and let's say you play Dallas, right? And Dallas shoots the lights out. Okay, let's say you lose. Well, at least you got that extra game. Now again, could 2 teams shoot the light? Of course, you can make that up, but it's just your odds are just much greater that the Lakers can win at least 1 play-in game. And then maybe go on like a Miami Heat run, right? Or a run similar to what they did last year, right? But anyway, as always, this is a discussion. I pass the question on you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What do you think? Do you think that they're underselling the Lakers here a little bit? Do you think the Lakers make the postseason? Think they make the playoffs? Again, I fully do. Like, I right now, I have 0 doubts that the Lakers make the playoffs. Now, again, will they win the championship? Would I bet on them to win the championship? No. Do I believe that they can? Absolutely. I believe the Lakers can beat every team in the league. I don't think there's any team that you look at and just go, man, the Lakers have 0 chance. I just don't believe that. But that doesn't mean that they will. And again, I wouldn't necessarily bet on it. Like, if you were like, okay, would you throw money on the Lakers to win the chip? I probably wouldn't do it. But anyway, again, how do you feel? What your thoughts are? Let me know down in the comments below. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me a lot. Lets me enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. Now subscribe to the channel. Hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one. Thank you.